Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Jen, and today is Sketchbox Day. Sketchbox is a monthly art subscription box where you get high quality art supplies delivered every month. So let's take a look. Sketchbox does have two different levels. I actually get the premium box, which is about $35 a month. There's also a basic box for $25. Look at this artwork. Maria Varga. It also has information on where to find her on social media. Let's take a look at what's inside. Wonderful Sketchbox wrapping as always. And let's see what is in here. Okay, so first up is the cool little flyer. Look at this artwork. So this has the featured artist. Looks like the featured artist is Nikolai Shaver. And looks like they're going to be using him for the next couple months, so that's kind of neat. He will do the Sketchbox school videos for a couple months. Also has information on where to find him on social media as well. So this is the Get Sketchbox school link as well underneath here. That'll tell you where to actually find them. Artwork is inspired by a new wave of calligraphy. So we're doing calligraphy art or pen lettering? No, hand lettering. There we go, hand lettering. So that is pretty cool. And then there's definitely some information on here that you should follow people on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. This again is the link. GetSketchbox.com school and the list that we will look at later. I'll actually tell you the prices as we go. Okay, let's see what's in here. First up, these are 0.4 Fineliners. Emmett, I believe, by Uni. Looks like there's a cool little stand that these come in as well. That is pretty neat. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cute. Look at how that just stands there. Let me get a piece of paper to swatch this for you. No, I don't want that. Let's get a different one. Okay, so I'll just do a quick little doodle with each of the colors just so we can get an idea of what, oh, that's really in there. So we can get an idea of what it looks like. The tip is kind of neat. It looks almost white, or it looks white. And then there's only color on the very, very end. It's very fine tipped. There's some happy little clouds. And we'll draw a tree. I apologize if you can hear the lawnmower behind me. The neighbors have been out more mowing the lawn, doing yard work, spending time outside with their animals, which is great. Here we go, happy little tree. I like this color. It's a nice deep green. And here's some purple, so we'll do some little flowers. It is spring after all in some places. Here in Texas, it's already hot summer. And then last color is kind of a burgundy, so I don't know, let's just do some burgundy grass. There we go. That gives you the idea of what these colors look like. Very nice. I have a ton of fine liners, but these are different. I like the little stand. Definitely good if we're going to do pen lettering. Hand lettering. I don't know why I can't get that. Hand lettering, foligraphy, brush lettering, whatever you want to call it. And these really click in there, which is kind of neat. It makes it click, so you know that it's going to be sturdy and it's not going to come out. And then they do say to store these standing up, so but just so you can see it. Next up is a Tombow. There's no color name, but it's a 403. Very pretty blue color. And of course, Tombows, you can use water with them and grab a brush. and this is the wrong paper for doing this, but gives you the idea of the Tombow brush. They are definitely water-based. People definitely use these for kind of watercolor effects. So there's that. Now let's see what's next. Alright, we have a Caron Brush Marker Pro. This one is Almond. And there you go. Just write my name. Very nice. And as part of foligraphy, you can go back and widen the spots if you need, or the downstrokes. Next up, this is a neutral gray, also a Brush Marker Pro. Very nice, very juicy. Okay, what else? Let's see. Next, oh, this is cool. It's a Brush Marker Pro Copper Brown. There we go. Everybody needs a little smile today. In case everybody needs a little smile today, I should say. Thicken some of those strokes. Very nice. I do have some of these markers already, so this will be great. Next up, we've got, oh, okay. So we've got a, oh, this is a blender. So it's a Caron blender, so it's going to be clear. And then you can actually blend colors together. This is definitely not the paper for that. Let's see if we can blend two together, how that'll look. And since this is already wet, it's kind of bleeding, and now it's pilling. So this might not be a good idea here, but there you go. And they say you just wipe off or color it on another piece of paper to get any color off. So this one is really cool. This is actually a metallic permanent marker in metallic red gold. It's got this shimmer when it dries. That's pretty cool. And another Tombow. This is the Tombow 291. So it's blue, but it's a lighter blue. And here we have a Kuretake. This one's a little different. It's a Fudagoki, which is slightly different than the pins we've gotten in the past, but still very pretty. Nice nib. It is in black. And it is Kuretake, if I hadn't said that already. So, very nice. And looks like it got a cute little sticker. Let's see, it's got to say Sketchbox somewhere. Oh, yep, there we go, Sketchbox. So definitely I will create, let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And let me know what you thought of this box. So yeah, let's create. Okay, so I am actually going to create in my journal since there wasn't any paper with it. This is a dot journal that I got off of Amazon, and I'll post the link. Fairly cheap journal, probably not the best for these markers, but it is where I've been practicing my hand lettering. I have definitely been trying to get a little bit better at that, and hopefully, I mean, definitely these supplies will help with that, but that's what I've been using this book for. So if you're interested, I will post a link in the description below as well. And of course there's a link under there for Sketchbox in case you want to purchase your own box if you haven't already. I do prepay for a year, so I pay, I think it's about $29 a month. It's like it's $3.50 for the whole year. So I prepay for the whole year, and I get all these supplies, and you can absolutely pay just month by month, and that's about, for the premium one, it's $35 a month. You can get the basics, which is $25 a month, and they said the supplies in there aren't necessarily the artist quality, they're beginner quality. So what I'm doing here is I'm still very new at hand lettering, so I'm drawing it first to make sure everything lines up the way I want it to. And now I'm using the Caron Brush Marker Pro in Almond just to do an outline. I know that I will be changing the color and changing the design of this, but I don't like the pencil marks. So this way I can go ahead and write it lightly without the pencil marks, and if I want to, when I'm doing the final piece, I can leave a little bit of shadow effect around it with this, which I actually really enjoy seeing that, and especially in the smaller words. And this, I must have pressed a little too hard because this stuff doesn't want to come off, but that's okay. So now I'm just going to outline all the smaller, or write in all the smaller words so that the Caron marker is more of a shadow. And now I've got my actual writing with this Fineliner. I really like the Fineliner for the little details. When I try to actually color in pieces a little bit later, I don't like it nearly as much. But you'll see that shortly. I'm not sure what I want to do with this, so I thought I would start. Didn't really like how this turned out, so we're just gonna skip it, let it dry, and we'll come back. So now I'm gonna outline it. The word, what is that word? Heart. I'm gonna outline the heart with the Tombow 403. And since it's going on top of the Caron Almond, it actually has a deeper color, a deeper blue-green type color, which I really enjoy. I like how these markers can be used together without messing with the quality or anything like that. So yeah, the color is a little bit different, if you can see here, but now I'm going to go ahead and outline it with the metallic permanent marker. I really like this marker. The color is gold, but it's a red gold, hence the color red gold, and I really like that. So I'm going to try going over this yellow part that I didn't like with the neutral gray. It turns out I don't really like that either, so I will be changing that shortly. But as I'm working on it, it looks pretty good. Now I want to do a little bit of detail in the word wish. I don't want it to look like all the others, so I am taking the, I guess it's pink, purple. There's no numbers or colors on these Emmett Fineliners, but I'm just taking the purple and doodling basically inside of each of these letters, and also doing a cute little shadow effect. I really like the shadow effects when it comes to hand lettering. So doing the shadow effect here. So I really like I said, I really like these Emmett pins. I would probably keep them handy. I just wish there were I don't know, colors that I use more often. Black, gray, things like that. But very pretty. So let's just doodle in the S. And then I'm just going to add some squiggles in the I. Very nice. I'm liking that effect. So now I'm going to go back to the dream and do the outline with the light blue Tombow. And then I'm taking the bluish, dark greenish Emmett Fineliner and just doing a lining, not overriding the shadow, but the shadow was kind of light. So I just want the word to pop, and then the shadow is still going to be behind it. I end up changing that also here in a second because the shadow is just way too light. So we're going to go ahead and darken it. I'm adding some stars, pixie dust, in different colors here. And I end up adding a bunch of colors. I figured this is a Disney quote, so it needed a little bit of pixie dust or magic added to it. I'm going to add a date because at this point I was originally done. So I'm adding today's date, which is 28 March. And then, of course, the 8 didn't come through super clear, so I'm going to take the Kuretake brush and make that an 8. Now I decide I wasn't quite ready. I didn't quite like that gray. So I'm going to make the word dream the metallic red gold color. And I'm really liking that and how that is popping. And then I'll go back and do that darker blue shadow that I was telling you about. I keep the outlining from the Emmett fine liner. In fact, I go back and make it a little darker in some spots. I like to outline the words sometimes. I think it makes it jump. And then I will go ahead and add this shadow. So let me know what you thought of this month's box. I know this isn't really a drawing. This is just some hand lettering, but I was happy to do this, especially since it's something new for me. I'm learning how to hand letter. And glad that you could watch with me. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed yet, as always, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.